Hey everyone, this is Nathan with Dawson'sPath.com. Just want to welcome you to another video. Today we're going to talk a little about motivation. What motivates you? A question I like to ask a lot in job interviews, and I think it's a great question to be asked. What gets you up in the morning? What is inside you that makes you want to do whatever it is that you want to do? Super important to life, really important to anything that you might want to aspire for or have a vision for. Let's get it started today. Your desire to get up in the morning and do something, go to work, go to school, get up and play games, maybe you have a day off, maybe it's a Saturday or a Sunday and you just got nothing else to do. Whatever it is, something gets you up in the morning. The alarm clock, other than your biology and the fact that you're alive, but you decide to do something like take a shower or put your shoes on, get your clothes on, do whatever, normal stuff. But at some point in the day, you're going to do something of value, right? You're going to be, going to school, you're going to work. Why are you going to work? Are you going to work just so you can have some money to wake up the next day and spend it and go back to work and make money and the vicious cycle? Like, what is it all about for you? Everyone's got a reason to be around. Everyone's got a reason to take action from one day to the other. Something drives us, something motivates us. Maybe you don't think about it much. Whatever it might be, there's got to be something of value there. And I've always thought, I want to be valuable. I think maybe that's a natural thing. I don't know, but don't you want to be valuable? Shouldn't we be wanting and aspiring to have some kind of thing that we bring to the world every day? Not really, man. It's important to me, and I think it's important to most people. But sometimes I look around and I'm not so sure. Sometimes I see people doing whatever it is that they're doing every day, and I'm not sure what value they bring. I'm not sure if they even think about it, if it even matters to them. So maybe there's different kinds of people in the world. Maybe there's two kinds of people in the world. Maybe there's the kind of person in the world that wants to be valuable, and then there's everyone else that really doesn't think about it or care. There are a lot more people than those two, you idiot. I think it's important to bring value to your life and others around you. I think that we should have something that drives us to bring value to someone or something or multiple someones. I want to get into that. What is it that you have in here that makes you want to get up the next day and do something? Whatever it is that makes you get up in the morning, whatever it is that motivates you, and you've got this aspiration to do something, or you have a dream to become something, or to just maybe help people or help yourself or just go to your job, whatever it is, you really need to have, if you want to be super successful, you really need to have a vision for that. You need to have something in your mind that is saying, this is what it's going to look like when I get there. This is what it's going to look like along the way. This is how it's going to be next week, next month, next year, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, when I achieve that thing. You've got to put that vision in your head. I've talked about how you can get a picture for yourself if it's something that you want, and you can put that on a mirror or a refrigerator or somewhere that you're going to see it every day if you're just saving up for something of value to you. But I think more importantly than that, or more often than that, it's something that you want to become or something that you want to do maybe for others or in your career. Maybe you're going for a degree in college, or you're going for some certification, or whatever it might be for you. You've got to get that vision locked in. The best example that I've always used, and really the one that vision really started meaning something to me, was bodybuilding and growing into something. To be, if you wanted to be a real big bodybuilder who's going to be in competition, you definitely need to have a vision in exactly what you're going to look like and how you're going to get your body to appear that way. The muscles, the fibers, every piece of that is going to be really important, and you have to work for that. That is something that takes very specific exercises to work very specific muscles, and you've got to have that vision. And that vision might change in 2 or 3 years. Once you reach that first plateau, you get bigger, you're like, okay, I've earned this. Now what am I going to look like? And that's a really good example, I think, of how the vision applies and really what the vision's all about. in order to achieve that, you're almost forced in competition, whether you're an athlete or a bodybuilder, to put that vision in front of you and continue to work and achieve it, and all of the things that it takes to get there. I think it's maybe a little bit less simple to define a vision for something less tangible that you want to be. You just want to be successful. You want to be a great writer, or a great film producer, or you want to be a great whatever it is. I said it wasn't going to use examples. To put a vision for something like that together, it takes a little bit of creative time. You gotta evaluate, how am I going to piece this vision together? What does it look like to be a great filmmaker? Do I have X number of films that I did that were really good, or you felt good about, or brought in a lot of money, or a lot of people saw and really responded positively to? Or a book in the same fashion. A lot of people read it, they got a lot out of it, it meant something to them. Maybe that was your vision. I want to achieve this thing. But you've got to get up every day, and as you're going throughout days and weeks of time working towards this vision, there's a lot of things that you need to make that happen. Great habits, things that you're repeating over and over again, routines, and always adhering to that vision. So the vision itself, what it is you want to be, you've got to kind of lock it in your head. And every day that you're doing, whether you're taking a break or you're working hard that day, you've always got to keep that vision in the back of your mind and remind yourself constantly on that vision and work towards it. Listen, this isn't simple. The thing that you want to do to be successful, it's probably not an easy thing. Please think about that. Spend time thinking about, what do you want? You're going to go for what you want. What do you want? Make it happen. Think about what it is that would bring something to you, to your life, to make you feel good about yourself and what you're doing. Something really valuable, something that's going to mean something. Maybe it doesn't mean something to other people, or maybe it's specifically about helping other people. Whatever it is, make sure it means something very powerful to you, and put it into action, because you're going to reach points where you are struggling. You're going to reach points where it gets hard. You're going to reach points where you just don't feel like doing it anyway. And your self-talk, you deserve a break, man. Your mind is going to find ways to get out of doing it. I know that might not sound like it makes a lot of sense if you haven't experienced that yet, but that's why I'm saying you've got to get that motivation down, and you've got to get that vision locked in, because those days will come. They happen. I used the example of not wanting to go to the gym. You're sore in a past video. It's amazing how often this happens. Even though that's your vision, you want to go to the gym, you want to feel strong, and you want to build it up, there are days you just don't want to go. And every single time you force yourself to do it, an hour or two later, you're like, thank God I did that. Like, I feel so great now. I don't even know why I didn't want to go. But it happens. Whatever your vision is, whatever your daily thing is, you're gonna get down sometimes, and you're a human. You're gonna do this, and it's really important, especially at those times you're tired, to have that motivation, that vision just locked in, and habits created so that you can get through those times. Thanks for checking this out today. Really appreciate you guys. Please take care.